It's when I tell you this has been the longest week of my fucking life. It feels like it has been the longest week ever. Jesus. How is everyone? No, I don't like Nirvana. The only time I like listening to Nirvana is kind of when I think about it, like I'm like, yeah, they're kind of like Billie Eilish. If Billie Eilish was born and made music in the 90s, that kind of helps me get through listening to Nirvana, because that's why I played Nirvana with Billie Eilish, because I feel like Billie Eilish and Nirvana go so well together. I don't like Nirvana. I don't think they would have been big at all if he didn't. And I wanted to play more Billie Eilish for Charlie, since he said that he liked Charlie. Since he said he liked Billie. So I was putting on another Billie song because I didn't know what to put on. But how is everybody? Are we all good in the chat? I'm sorry I'm super late. I was feeling super sick before stream, so I was kind of like, ugh. Oh no. YouTube is complaining it's not receiving. The stream status is poor? That's weird. Oh, the frames are dropping. Give it a second. Hopefully the frames will come back. I wonder why the frames are dropping right now. Hey, Viking, dude, thank you so much for the gifted sub, man. I don't know why the frames are dropping right now. The internet hasn't been bad today. Give it a second. This is so weird. Do you mean on YouTube? Even on Twitch, my frames are dropping right now. They're gone back up to full bars. Bit weird. It says it's fine again. Hope you're good. Did something happen at Twitch? Did they close more broadcasts? Did you see that? Like, if you were experiencing any difficulty as a streamer like a month ago, they closed a lot of the big like broadcasting centers. So like I use Frankfurt. There's literally no other one for Northern Europe besides Frankfurt, which is crazy. So everything for Twitch in Sweden, Finland, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Poland, Hungary, Slovenia, all of them have to go through Frankfurt, which is crazy if you think about it. And they closed down a lot of the ones in North America as well. They were complaining about that. So like if you were experiencing a lot of frames and your internet was good, it was just because there was a lot more traffic going through it, and they had to like get used to the traffic. So whenever it goes down now, I'm thinking, did they close and there's more traffic now or something? Because technically there should not be a lot of traffic streaming this weekend, because most North American streamers and the streamers that have money in the EU and aren't afraid of getting Gestapo'd are in TwitchCon San Diego right now. I used to watch you a lot over the years, but haven't been watching streams in a while. My wife saw your TikTok and was like, do you know who she is? That was an awkward conversation. Why was it an awkward conversation? What the fuck did I do? I did nothing wrong. I'm innocent. I don't know. Why is your wife giving out about me? The fuck? Offended? Hey, Jack, thank you so much for dropping a membership, dude. I really appreciate it. Thank you, man. How many weeks do I own? Like 30. This weekend, I'm going to be starting my new one. I really need to. And I want to. And I want to have it ready for Halloween. And Halloween is like 13 days away. So I should have it ready in time if I start tomorrow. It's really cool, trust me. Ahoy! Love the makeup. Gonna need to take inspo for my fits. Take your screenshot. Take your screenshot, baby. Take your screenshot. There you go. You can't say I don't look after you. You can't say I don't try. All wigs are cool, so yeah, I trust. It's gonna be a nice one. It's gonna be a nice one. I just have to make sure that I have all of my all of the colors that I need. I just found my scissors. My scissors was missing for so long, but it was underneath Gordy's fat ass. Gordy, I'm looking at you, you fat bitch. I love your room setup. Thank you so much. I need to do a little spring cleaning and sort it out a little bit this weekend, but I'm trying. I'm trying. God knows I'm trying. Why is the fit kind of tough though? What does tough mean? What do you mean kind of tough? The fuck does that mean? What does kind of tough mean? To me, kind of tough means like you look hard. I don't know if you say, I don't know if I'm giving hard girl right now, but, you know. Nah, bro, she ain't Slavic one bit. I'm Scandinavian. Does that count? I got Scandinavian. Does that count? Apparently your videos have been going super viral lately. Have they? She was just curious if I know who you were. I just then had to explain how I did, in fact, know who you were and how long I've been watching your streams despite not being around in a while. You were like, no, I know that loser. Don't fucking talk to me about her. She's not cool. She's a fucking loser. Don't fucking go near her. She was like, how the fuck do you know this girl? I just smashed my teeth off the straw. I felt my front tooth go back. Day 2 of asking if you bleach your hair in order to dye it so green. It's a wig, but yes, if you want your hair to look this color green, it has to be white blonde. White, not yellow. If it's yellow, it will not turn this color. It'll turn like a piss kind of shade of green, kind of like a kind of warm, you've probably drank too much green Monster piss shade. That's the shade you'll get. Your hair needs to be white blonde if you want to get a very light clean green like this. If you want to get any kind of light color in your hair needs to be a clean canvas. And it's very hard to achieve a very white, clean canvas unless you're very careful with your hair. I'm the coolest streamer you know. You don't know a lot of streamers. I'm not cool. I'm not cool. I'm falling apart at the fucking seams. Not even a joke. Not even a joke. Falling apart at the seams. Which color is then needed? It depends on the green, because if you have any color, if you want any color and you want the color to be a nice color and you want the color to fade to a nice color, you got to think about the canvas. Just think about if you have like a brown shirt. If you put green dye on a brown shirt, just think about what could happen. That's the same thing with hair. If the shirt is brown and you put color on top of it, you're probably going to get a murky green. It'll kind of maybe shine through a little bit that there was green put on top of it, but it's still going to be dark and it's still going to be it's not going to be as strong because the color underneath it is not helping it show up. Do you have plain black? I actually don't, which I wish I did, because I think a really cool black emo wig would go hard. Hello. If you're watching on YouTube, by the way, please come and join us on Twitch. The only way to get around it is hair chalk, I guess. I don't know how good hair chalk is. Like, maybe if you had white hair chalk and you were to put white hair chalk in your hair and then spray your hair with like green hairspray, it might make it look super vibrant. That's the only way I can think about that working, honestly. I'm not an expert on hair chalk. I've never, ever tried hair chalk. I've never even seen it. I see. Just because I was thinking of getting black again with green in it. You have to, if you wanted light green, like this color green, you'd have to bleach your hair to lift the brown or black or whatever color residue you have left in the hair. I did pure black hair one summer. It was an interesting summer. Yeah, I remember that. I remember there was this guy I used to know, and he was ginger, like proper Irish ginger, like white skin. He could fade into the snow, but he just had this raw red hair, and he decided to dye his hair black. Oh my God. Did he look like a small Victorian boy that had caught the plague and was on death's door? He looked like death become him. I will never forget that. And then, just to make it worse, he decided, maybe if I dye my eyebrows, it'll look better. Oh my God. He looked... I went up to him in the morning and I was like, Papa, don't send me into the mines, Papa. I fear I have the plague. Oh, and what was he supposed to do? He tried wearing a hat because he couldn't shave his head because his head was covered in stains. Oh, it was so funny. He never lived it down. Ever. He would have just been better if he just dyed his hair blonde, because blonde looks good if you have really pale skin. It was so fucking funny though. Oh my God. I tried to be nice to him. Because I knew it was a tough spot for the poor Victorian boy. Oh, I actually needed that laugh. Thank you for reminding me about that. But how is everyone? Is there anyone that's new here to the stream today? Is there anyone who's new to the stream? If you are, thank you genuinely so much. My name is Clara. I am a variety streamer. I'm Irish and I live in Finland. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for joining the stream today. I do a lot of things on stream. I'm a variety streamer, as I said, and I like to do loads of fun things and activities with the stream every day. Today we're going to do a horror killer tier list. So rating all the horror killers in all of TV shows and movies and games, and putting them on a tier list for who would fuck you up probably the most, or who's the most terrifying. And I'm not going to play Bloodborne today. I've been wanting to play Bloodborne and finish the first boss, but I honestly haven't had time to grind the game out. But hopefully this weekend I'll get some time to grind Bloodborne and get some of it, you know, get more yeah, I don't know, grind it more. I don't know. But that's kind of like the plan for today. I'll check out and I'll show you guys some stuff that I was looking at, because we normally go through things that are happening like around the world. So no matter where you're watching from, if you want to send me in things that you want me to look at on stream, you are very welcome to send them to me in the Discord, and I will watch the videos live on stream with you and react to them. We can talk about it. Doesn't matter if you're in Germany, Poland, US, Canada, Brazil, Japan, Indonesia, Australia. I love world news. I think it's great because this is a stream where people can find out about things that are happening around the world, not just things that are happening near you. So, yeah. New here, just discovered this channel a couple days ago. Wait, watching from Turkey. The real capital. Yeah, let's see if there's any Finnish in the chat. Let's see if there's any Helsinki people who are not gonna like that. Doubt it though. That's like someone from Cork saying Cork is the real capital of Ireland. Watching from Greece. Oh my god, what part of Greece? I love Greece so much. I love Greece so much. I love Greece. Greece is like the nicest fucking place in the fucking world. I love Greece so much. I want to go back to Greece so bad. Am I wearing my Greek underwear? No. Thessaloniki. I actually was nearly going to go there this summer. It was between Crete and Thessaloniki. It looks so nice there, genuinely. Thessaloniki's up north, isn't it? Like, if like Greece is like this, you guys are here. Greece is so nice. The only reason that my my pronunciation is good is because I did do research on the place. It is so pretty though. The next place I'd like to go is either, if in Greece, is either I want to go to the other side of Crete. So I did Chania and all of the west of Crete. So I'd like to go to the other side and do all of the east of the island, or I'd like to go to Thessaloniki. I don't think I really want to go to Athens, honestly. I feel like Athens is one of those places where a lot of people say is overrated. I'd like to do a few islands. But I would not like to do like Santorini or anything like that. I think Santorini is the definition of the Hunger Games, or like where ambition goes to die. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm so sorry, but the only time I would go to Santorini or Mykonos or any of those islands is in February. Because going to any of those places in like May, June, July, August, September just sounds like you're asking to be robbed and claustrophobic. I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me. I don't like big touristy places. I don't like anywhere that there's a lot of people. I will freak out. It's not like I'll freak out, but I will be like, don't fucking touch me. Do not fucking touch me. Do not fucking touch me. Do not fucking touch me. No, thank you. Does anyone else feel the same way when you go to super touristy areas? You're just like, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't fucking touch me. But Greek people are super nice. And we went to very non-touristy places when we were there. And it was very like not like packed, which was great. Yeah. You're like, don't touch me pretty much anywhere. Oh, it's funny. Let's get to 50 likes for an uwu and 100 likes for an ara YouTube. Let's go. Let's do it for Friday. If we can get to 1,000 likes this Friday, I don't know what to tell you. We love the Irish. Thanks. Do you know what I'm actually really sad I couldn't get when I was in Greece? I really wanted to get a gold chain because I know you Greeks love gold. Um, I can't wear gold, so it's really sad. I would have loved it. I would have loved it. I really love gold. It's just if I want to get gold, what I have to do is I have to bring it into a jeweler, and they have to spray it to like put a barrier between the gold and my skin because I'm allergic to it. But what my piercer actually told me the last time I was in Ireland in August was what she can do for me is she can get silver and she can iodize it for me. So she can like put it in this material that turns it to the color of gold. It's not gold, but as long as it's the color of gold, who fucking cares, right? I don't see the point in anyone caring. It's like, oh, is it a real diamond? No, but it fucking looks nice. You know? It's like, oh, is that real gold? No, but it looks nice. Who cares? Does anyone else feel the same way? When you're talking, like, you know, when people are like, oh my God, it's real diamonds and sapphires. It's like, okay, okay. You don't know that. You don't fucking know that. Unless you're an actual jeweler or, you know, I don't know, you have all the equipment at home to check and see the quality of the jewels that you have. You're just trusting some dude that charged you like 5,000 for that thing. Wearing real diamonds gold is legit just asking to be robbed. Mood. Lab-grown diamonds and real and better than natural ones. See? I don't care where they come from. I don't care where they come from. Which is a really sad because it gives the United States a bad look when it's only like 4 states out of 50. Well, I don't know. Where did that come from? I was talking about stones. I absolutely prefer synthetic gems. Synthetic sapphire is just as hard and can even be prettier. I've seen some really pretty synthetic gems, like really pretty ones. Who fucking cares? Genuinely. But anywho, that was a tangent and a half. That was a real tangent right there. I wear custom jewelry most of the time. Is cubic. Oh, that's cool. And always the job I work is too easy to damage or lose the real ones. I would be so afraid that I would just lose it. Like one of my favorite rings is an Irish claddagh ring, and I got it for €20, and it fell off my finger on the plane because my fingers are getting smaller since I started to lose weight. And it fell off for the whole flight, and I wasn't bothered because I was like, I can buy another one. It literally cost me €20 in Galway. I hate the jewelry industry. I hate the market. Cost doesn't reflect object value. True. Your accent is like 70% American, 30% Irish. You were born in the US or something. No, I just put on this accent because it's easier for people to understand me when I speak like this, especially when I'm on stream. It's like when people are acting and they make their voices more easier to be understood. That's what I do when I stream. I like my voice to be easier understood because if I talked in the way that I would talk when I'm talking to my friends or my family, it would be very hard to understand me because I talk extremely fast and my accent is extremely strong. So it's easier if I speak with a transatlantic accent. Kind of like masking. It is masking. It's very masking. It's very hard for me to go into how I'd speak to anyone at home on command because I'd have to be talking to somebody for it to come out. Like I've tried a lot of times to go into a normal accent, but like if you hear me talking to Timmy, that's when that's when it would really come out like. But sure, if I was here talking away to myself, I'd probably slip into it a bit more. But it's all of my T's turn into D's, and there sure look like it'd be kind of talking like that, and my voice gets a lot deeper. Sherlock would be a normal thing for me to say, like. Or what are you at? And I really slur my words a lot, but it just depends on who I'm talking to, like. That's why the transatlantic accent was developed, to increase understanding of spoken words over radio. Exactly. I was in a band with a dude from Cork when I lived in London. He slowed his speech down for us, but we still struggled. See, there you go. That's how it is. But does anyone have any plans for the weekend? I have zero plans. Like, my plans for the weekend are I have to, well, it's not like I have to, but I'm going to start on my next wig, which I'm very excited to do. I'm going to start writing my next script for my next YouTube video, and that's kind of it. I don't really have anything to do except for work. Your grandmother's birthday. Oh, that's so nice. I hope she has a great day, yo. Just gaming. Is that your plan? I'm gonna play a bit of games as well. I'm gonna try and get up a few levels in Bloodborne. You're taking your daughter to the zoo. That's cool. But do you not think the zoo is like very? Well, it depends what kind of zoo you're going to, because I feel like the zoo here, it was a very nice zoo, but if you go to like the zoo in like London, I think it's very different compared to like Helsinki Zoo. And don't even talk to me about the zoos in Japan. The zoos in Japan are actually just the definition of depression session. I went to the aquarium in Kyoto, and I was crying. The poor seals were just lying on a rock, 5 seals, 1 rock in the center of like this water, and they had nowhere to go. It was just so sad. They were so bored. They had nothing to do. They were just lying there. And the penguins were just on a tiny little like podium as well, and they could go nowhere either. And I was just like, this is so fucking shit. And my mom was there. I'm telling you, this is why I didn't want to go. But Japan has really bad laws when it comes to animal, like, what's the word? Like keeping them and stuff like that. If you ever go to Japan, please never go to any of those animal cafes. Don't go to any aquariums. Don't go to any zoos. Don't go to anything like that. It's really, really bad. Especially if you actually like animals. They don't care about protecting the animals. They just care about making money. It's really bad. Learned my lesson firsthand, and I would never do it again. Preferable pronouns. I'm a girl. Born a girl. I'm a girl. I'm on my period. And if you're watching on YouTube, please come and join us on Twitch. Oh, I have, speaking of Japan, I have this video I wanted to show you. Has anyone here been playing Pokemon ZA? I thought this was wild. I saw this video and I was just like, well, shit. Look at this. This is just so bad. In 2025, This is cutting edge gaming from Nintendo.
I have seen better walls in PS2 games.
Look at that.
Why? Why is it a JPEG? I'm not joking. This game was made in 2005. Let's take a look at the textures. Let's look at the floor textures.
Look, they have a wall.
Looks nicer than this era. Granted, the polygons are a little meh. But come on, the textures are literally better in a game from 2005.
I said that in my video.
Hey, listen, at the very least, the people of Lumio City don't have to worry about break-ins, considering every window that you see is just a painted-on texture like it's in fucking Looney Tunes! And I know what you're saying. Oh, you're just being mean because, everyone's been shitting on this generation of games and blah, 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 blah. Dude.
Look at that.
What is your draw distance? What is the draw distance? Why is it doing that? That's like 2 feet away from me. Why? I know what you're saying. It might be a little bit harsh, but
for the small price of $70 or €70, this can be yours. Cutting edge 2025 technology.
Bad textures. My argument isn't even that the game is bad. My argument is the fact that for something that is something that's being released in 2025 should not have problems like this when running very basic things. Does that make sense? Like, if I spent real, actual money on this game, I'd be pretty upset about it. Oh, that's great. That's good shit. That's great shit.
Yeah. And they're charging 70 buckaroos for that. I wonder if it's anything like Arceus, though. I fucking love that game. Oh my god, how can you play that slop? I'm so sorry. Anything like after Sword and Shield was slop. Slop. It was all slop. I'm sorry. I can't agree with you. It's slop. I will have a full conversation with you on why I think it's slop. If you literally want to come on mic, I will fucking mic you up and I will tell you why it's slop. You're going to a Renaissance festival. It's not too cold for that now. It literally snowed here for the first in Finland for the first time yesterday. Hey, thank you so much for the super chat, dude. They have a short amount of time and relatively pitiful small budget for a game because Nintendo doesn't care and knows people will buy it regardless. They do know that people will buy it regardless. I wouldn't know about short amount of time though. And a pitifully small budget. I don't know about that. They've got one of the biggest budgets for games. Nintendo is the biggest franchise in the world. Pokemon is the biggest franchise in the world. Biggest IP in the world. You can't say that they do not have the money to make good games. They have the most money to make the best games, but they choose not to. I show Nana was redeemed. Nah, I'm not going to do that. I only show her when she gets up. I'm not going to pick her up and use her like a fucking doll. Can we give that person back? I'm actually going to get rid of that because I don't want to be using her like a doll. This isn't the Hassan Piker show. I'm in part a master that doesn't really care until it snows. It just wears shorts and t-shirts. Well, it is pretty cold here today, and I'm wearing just this, but I have a vest. I have 2 vests on underneath to keep me warm. My arms aren't even that cold. It's like as soon as like you keep like your body warm, your extremities are pretty good, is what I'm starting to figure out. I guess that's why dudes would wear loads of vests back in the day. What's the necklace? I got it at the Viking festival in May. It's oh no, I didn't. I got this at when did I get this? Oh, I got this at a con. What con was what con did I get this at, guys? What was the recent con I was at? Begins with P. Does it? Can't remember. Help me out. Yanne, you were there. What was it called? Stop, I can't remember. It's not quartz, it's moonstone. PoserCon. Oh, you're so angry. Why? Why are you so angry? Why am I a poser? I don't understand. Do you just call people posers if you are jealous of them? Oh, that's a real rock. Oh, that's a real rock. I thought it was plastic. That is actually a real rock. Rope Bacon. That was it. That was a real rock I just bit into. I thought it was plastic like my other necklace. You can tell when you bite into a rock if it's plastic or not. And that was not plastic. No wonder that was so expensive. Why do you have fake hair? Because I don't like to destroy my hair anymore. Because I think that it's a better idea for people to wear wigs than to constantly dye their hair if they want to have a new hair color. It's cheaper and it's better for the quality of your hair. Where's your OnlyFans? I don't have an OnlyFans. I don't have an OnlyFans. I don't have one. I don't need one. Devastated. Why are you devastated, girl? That's kind of weird. The world will continue to go on just because one woman on the internet decides not to show her chocolate starfish for $3.99. You'll go on. Don't worry. It'll be okay. She's on Fansly. I'm not. Sorry to tell you. You seriously need to go outside and speak to a woman or speak to your mother. Like, I can't imagine, like, you think that's an appropriate way to talk to women. Like, how did your fucking mother raise you if you think that's an appropriate way to just speak to people? It's just so strange, I think. It's very odd. But, you know, what can you do? At least $4.99. At least $4.99. That's only an extra $1. $4.99. Fucking hell. The bar is so low, guys. The bar is so low. Nice hair. Thank you. If you're watching on YouTube, by the way, please come and join us on Twitch. Let me see if I got anything else I wanted to show you guys before I look at the stuff that you sent in for me. Oh, did you see that? Did you see who's bought TikTok? In America. It's still under China for us in Europe, but this is the dude who bought TikTok.
The keys to what hundreds of millions of people see on TikTok are about to be handed to a Zionist billionaire who has actively financially assisted the IDF and who holds terrifying ideas about the role AI should play in our daily lives.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Weapons change over time. We have to fight with the weapons that apply to the battlefields in which we're engaged. And the most important ones are in social media. And the most important purchase that is going on right now is TikTok.
That was Israeli Prime Minister and genocidist Benjamin Netanyahu speaking last month on why TikTok matters for Israel's grip on power. Enter Larry Ellison, the 81-year-old Oracle co-founder and the world's second richest person, whose company is now set to take control of TikTok's data in the US and to retrain its algorithm from the ground up. It's part of Donald Trump's TikTok deal, which transfers majority control of the app's American arm from Chinese owner ByteDance to a consortium of tech moguls and Gulf royals. The upshot is, what 170 million US TikTok users see could effectively be shaped by a billionaire Republican megadonor with deep ties to Israel and its military.
For 2,000 years, we were a stateless people, and now we have a country of our own, defended by all the brave men and women of the IDF. So anything we can do to support them.
Ellison is the single biggest private donor to the Israeli Defense Forces. In 2017, he gave $16.6 million to Friends of the IDF, the largest donation in the organization's history. And he is reportedly close to Netanyahu himself, who once holidayed on Ellison's private Hawaiian island. Oracle is on the official BDS boycott list, supplying Israel's military and government with AI, cloud, and surveillance infrastructure. But there's more. Remember this story about a certain war criminal becoming the regent of Gaza? Larry Ellison is the biggest backer behind it. He's pumped at least £250 million into the Tony Blair Institute since 2021. According to a report by Lighthouse and the New Statesman, Blair's think tank has effectively become an offshoot of Oracle. It pushes policies that merge public services with private tech, exactly what Oracle profits from. The company already has contracts with the Home Office, Department of Work and Pensions, DEFRA, and the Ministry of Justice, and is increasingly embedded in NHS data systems. Last year, Blair and Ellison appeared together in Dubai, calling for citizen data to be merged into a single AI network. The data mogul's vision for the future is openly dystopian. At Oracle's analyst meeting last year, he envisioned round-the-clock monitoring of citizens by artificial intelligence through traffic cameras, doorbell cameras, and police body cams.
What do you think of that? Would you like for everything to be monitored? Everything you do to be monitored? Because that is what this guy, who is he's got his hands in deep in the American government and in the UK government wants. Just like China. Is it not already monitored in the States? No. They want you kind of on a system that everything is to be monitored, and then you'll be judged according to the monitoring of what you do. And you'll be on like a good boy, good girl system. And you'll be only allowed to have loans and mortgages and to do things according to your good boy, good girl social credit. What do you think on that?
Citizens will be on their best behavior because we're constantly recording and reporting everything that's going on.
Nice one.
Larry Ellison, it's well beyond technology, is sort of CEO of everything.
See? Trump wants it. Trump is behind it. Like, you can say that no one wants this, but, Trump is okay with it.
Taking the reins of US TikTok's algorithm is the latest in the massive media empire Larry Ellison is building with his son David. The Ellisons already control one of the biggest news outlets in the United States, CBS. Now they're making a bid for Warner Brothers, home to HBO and CNN. With all of this in mind, there's no time like the present to support independent media that isn't backed by billionaires. Visit novaramedia.com/support. The keys to what...
No one wants this. I meant normal people. Normal people don't matter. I'm sorry, but in this capital world, no, you don't matter. I don't matter. We don't matter. The only people that matter are the 1%. Until something changes. Until something changes, you and I do not matter. All that matters is them. Not with that attitude. Then why don't we stand up? Good question. I ask that all the time. And as soon as you do, don't worry. I'll be here waiting. Because people are standing up. They've stood up in Nepal. They've stood up in Bangladesh. They've stood up in They're trying to stand up in Portland. There's so much more screen here on Twitch. There's so much more room for activities. That's why I tell people to from YouTube to come and join us on Twitch. People think they can't change anything. Well, you can. And a lot of countries have and are trying to. Isn't that right, Nana? Yeah, you look so cute. You do. You do. You look so adorable. You look gorgeous. I'm telling you. You do. You look gorgeous. You do. You are gorgeous. You are. You're so fluffy. Yeah. 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 Sorry, I'm having a moment. I'm having a moment with the cat. She's the best baby. Is there anything else that I had to show ye? I thought I had something else, but it seems like the video wasn't saved. Let me see if it's in my liked section. No. I suck. I'm sorry. I forgot to save it. But did you all see everyone giving out about what happened at the anime competition, or the cosplay competition at NYC Comic-Con? Did anyone see that? Like, why was everyone freaking out? Anyone want to join the military with me? Maybe deal with the sorry? That's a weird thing to say in the chat. No, we are not going to allow that. We are not going to allow that. That you are on a warning, mister. Don't put that in the chat. Hey Nana. Settle down. Settle down, hi. Yeah, you're on a warning, buddy. Next time you say something weird, you're out of here, bestie. Can't be having you saying stuff like that in the chat now, can we? Am I right? Hey, look who wanted to come and say hi. The baby. Oh, it's the baby. No, 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 no. No, she did not. She, in fact, did not want to come and say hi. She just wanted to have her breakfast. There was nothing in there. But anywho, let's see what you guys put in the Discord. I hope there's some good stuff in there. Oh, I finished Ed Gein last night. It was good. I think there was a lot of artistic liberties in the last episode, but it was good. I'd recommend it. Let me see. I can't play stuff if there's music in it. I can't play stuff if there's music in it. Sigh. No more tricks. I can't play stuff if there's music in it. I'm actually going to start, like, you know. Yeah, I wish I could get rid of people's messages. Like, I'm going to actually delete message. Can't play stuff if there's music in it. Can't play stuff if there's music in it. Oof. This is the shit that drives me fucking crazy. Like, why isn't there people cleaning up LA? Like, that's a joke.
Matter of fact, there is something on fire directly in front of us. We got to get off this sidewalk. It is what it is. Yeah, this is what's going on over here. Damn, bro. Go down this street. Why not? Something was just burning right there. I don't think I've ever been down this one. Maybe I just went down it the other day. I actually don't know anymore. Matter of fact, there is something on fire.
Like, why don't you have people that clean that up? Or like, why don't communities go out and clean that up either? Because where I'm from, people do clean up the streets that they live on. Like, do you do that where you're from? Just curious. Like, you know, if a place gets dirty, or if you're like, you know, walking to the shop, do you collect rubbish that you see? I do. Is this like these streets that people lay on and looks like it'll never be? Yeah, but like, that's just a normal street. We are very litter friendly. Really? Like, as in, like, people just litter in America. I know people in Paris don't care about litter because Paris is just full of trash. Like, I was actually so surprised how dirty Paris is, because I don't want to hear any fucking French people being like, no, we do not litter. Yes, you do. Because we have the mentality, it's not my job. That's so sad. That's so sad, though. Like, if I ever see litter when I go into the shop, I just think of my nana. My nana used to bring a bag with her when she'd walk to the shop, and she'd collect all of the trash that she'd see on the floor, and she'd put it in the bin when she got to the front of the shop. I feel like the more people spend online, the less energy they have in person. So no one, but like, maybe if you're going to the shop like this weekend and you see a lot of trash, do you clean streets in Helsinki? Oh, the streets in Helsinki are so clean. Like, you never see any trash in Helsinki, which is actually crazy. But you always see people out cleaning up in Helsinki. Like, they're always wearing like high-vis vests. But we don't really have that where I'm from. But you do see people where I'm from, like, picking up trash. It's pretty normal if you see it on the floor. We don't leave it on the floor in Ireland, where I'm from anyway. I think a great thing that could be done is if that there should be more like community services done. What I think, and this is just my opinion, and I say it all the time, but I think if people are on social welfare and they don't have a job, they should be given community jobs. Sorry, her blanket fell on the floor. Here you go. Here's your blanket. Oh, no, Nana, no, she fell off the desk. The baby, stop. Oh my God, no. I'm so sorry. That looked horrible. Did you fall, baby? No. Come here. No. No, I know that's horrible. You fell off the desk. Oh, the baby. No. Did you fall off the desk? No. No, the baby. She's only a baby. No, it's okay. Here, go back to your spot. Here, look, your blankie's there. I'm so sorry. That looks horrible. Are you okay? Are you okay? No. No, it's okay. No, it's okay. You're only a baby. She's embarrassed. 8 lives. No. No, that looked horrible. No. Go back to your spot. Here. Here. Go back. Here. Look, I'll buy you a new desk, okay? Fuck this desk. Bold desk. Bold desk. Okay? You're only a baby. You're only a baby. No, 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 no. Your spot. Your spot. Your spot. Your spot. Your spot. Your spot. That is not your spot. No. The side of the desk is your spot. She's angry. No. You okay? You shock collar. No, she's only a baby. No, no. Please stop. Please stop. No more sin biscuits. No more sin biscuits. It always gets complicated attaching requirements to social services. Like at least in the US, the administration burden of documenting work requires push people of service. Wait, what? I don't understand what you're trying to say. But no, but what I think is like what I was saying before, Nana, stop, Nana, stop shaking the desk. But before Nana fell off the desk and we had to check and see if she was okay, what I was saying was that if people are on the dole or if they're on social welfare and they're not like, they don't have a job, but they're looking for a job, I think one thing they should have to do to get to, and they have to do a certain amount of hours every week in cleaning up communities. What do you think about that? What do you think? Yes, no, maybe? I agree that's how the job seeker allowance should be paid, not the benefit one though. Yeah, no, the job seeker's allowance, yeah. If you're like on job seeker's allowance, that you should have to do a certain amount of community work every week in order to qualify for it. Because that way, at least you're giving back to the community. Nana, stop. Nana, stop. She's giving out. Maybe, but it can't cost them anything, like no cost to travel. Yeah, but like that's what I'm saying. It should be, if it's a cost of travel, then it should have to be into your into your job allowance, but it should be just your community. I.e., if you live in Helsinki, then it should be done in Helsinki. If you live in Limerick, it should be done in Limerick. Like if you get my drift. But I think that would be a great way for those people to give back to the community. And there's loads of things that could be done to make the community better, you know? And I think it comes down to, and I think why communities get so bad and places get so dirty is because of the broken window theory. And if you don't know what the broken window theory is, it's when if there's loads of broken windows, then you're not going to feel bad about breaking another window. But if a place is clean and a place is well kept and it's pretty, people aren't going to want to destroy it, you know? People will show pride in the place that they're in if it's well kept, if it's pretty, if there was effort put into it, making it look nice. And that's why I think there should be more effort put in. Content creators should be giving back to their communities. I do. I try and do giveaways with the community on Twitch all the time. And next month, I'm giving away a PS5 and a game with it for free as well. And for my birthday, I did a charity stream and I raised money for Brain Tumor Ireland. I'm always trying to find ways to give back to the community where I can. Lauren, I love you for this.
That is incorrect.
It's incorrect. It's just incorrect. What's wrong with it? It looks fine to me.
It's making me mad.
Is it that little green shade on it? Is that what's making you mad about it?
I am mildly irritated, Robert.
I know how you feel.
Well,
Can
I'm
someone
sorry,
get me
but tell me how you want me
Marcus
to fix
cut
the
out for my
cabinet,
stream?
and I'll fix the
Very
cabinet.
irritated.
Okay, well, tell me how to fix the cabinet, and I'll fix it.
Quite irritated.
I understand, Marcus. I'm irritated because you're irritated. So how are we going to fix this?
I'm going to go remove South Carolina.
The state?
The whole state.
The entire state of South Carolina? No, Marcus, come back.
Go, Marcus, go.
Marcus, you can't do that. Marcus, are you holding the door closed? I can't.
No, man.
He's done this.
I'd find a hiding spot, man. Marcus is pissed.
Robert.
Yeah.
South Carolina is gone.
Like it's already gone, or it's gonna be gone?
It's gone.
Forever.
Forever. The whole state of South Carolina is just gone.
It's gone.
Yes.
In a time span of the 4 seconds I didn't see you, you destroyed.
That's how powerful he is.
South Carolina, and now you're in my plants. Marcus, I told you not to hide
That's
in the
his
plants.
plant now.
Don't yell at me.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's just, you
I'm
don't.
sensitive.
No,
You
he's
deleted
only a
South
baby.
Carolina. I mean, that's pretty serious felon, Marcus. Marcus.
Yes, it's gone.
Come here, Marcus.
Like a dog.
I would like the tiramisu, please.
When did you get there? You're getting the tiramisu. You're starting off with dessert. Don't you want to get like an appetizer or something?
No, Marcus wants the tiramisu. Give him the tiramisu.
He would also like the tiramisu.
Ooh, tiramisus. Fantastic choice.
Okay. What? Are you okay?
VR chat just sounds like an absolute fucking
Not really.
moment.
Hey, Marcus, what's going on, man? I'm doing
Robert,
interviews.
I think I'm Spider-Man.
Okay, hold on a second. Stop.
Watch this.
Marcus, you're just moving your arms around, okay? Okay, that was kind of cool. I mean, I don't think you should
have
be
to do
Spider-Man.
this.
You could be your own hero, you know? You could be
If you are this, you actually have to act out these things as a person. Just remember that. That person just rolled on the floor.
like,
I embody true spider power. It's coursing through me, Robert.
maybe you could be like, you're more of like a worm or like a sardine. You could be Sardine
Watch
Man.
this.
Sardine Man!
Spider kick.
Sorry about this. I'm really sorry about this. I'm sorry about it. That's the dude who's applying for a job here. I was just training him.
Spider beat
Stop.
the fuck out of you.
No, Marcus, please, you can't. Marcus.
No, wait. Oh,
Listen to me.
my God.
God, he's doing the thing.
Wait a second. Nana, if you don't stop, I'm gonna... You're leaving. I mean it. You're going back to the room. You're going back to the room, Nana. Nah, she's out. She's out. Come on. No more sin biscuits. No more sin biscuits. You gotta go. Yeah. Say goodbye. Say goodbye to everyone. She's being sent away. There you go. It's just because she keeps moving the desk. When I have another desk, she can make biscuits all she wants. Oh my god. He's back. He's back. Oh my god, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you so fucking much. What the fuck? Man. Thank you, dude. Thank you so much. You're crazy. Thank you. Thank you so much for the 50 subs. What the fuck? Thank you, dude. Thank you, man. I said Sin Biscuits and he came. Thank you so much, though. You're a legend. What the fuck is this? Oh my god. Oh my god. I could nearly do this with Nyx. I believe I could do this with Nyx.
Meet the Cat Mop, the first floor cleaner powered by pure feline laziness. Just strap it on, slide your chunky roommate around, and watch crumbs vanish while they do absolutely nothing.
God bless Sora. God bless Sora. It can work though. Nyx would let it happen. That's the best part. Oh, I saw this video, but I didn't see it. Kieran just sent in a video that's saying that Hassan was lying, that he does have a shock collar on Kaya.
Yo! Massive update for the Hassan dog collar situation. So if you haven't been paying attention, QT Cinderella was at the FaZe house, and she claimed that the e-collar that Kaya wears has two functions. When the prongs aren't removed, it's a shock collar. When the prongs get taken out, it vibrates. This clip ended up going crazy viral because it just exposed that they were lying the entire time. Hassan's story changed like 4 different times. So first, it was the do nail getting stuck on the platform bed. Then it was a vibration collar. That thing that he was reaching for, oh, then he said he was a Zen. Then it goes from being a Zen to a gate button. And now it's back to being a shock collar. At this point, without a shadow of a doubt, we know 2 things. 1, it was a shock collar all along. And 2, they've been lying and changing the story to whatever fits their narrative. And y'all have blind loyalty to the people who defended him. You were loud and wrong. How does that feel? What's so funny about this situation is that she tries so hard to defend him, but she basically exposed him. I wouldn't be surprised if she comes out and says that she's not going to talk about the situation again, because it's going to cause problems. Other than that, though, let me know your thoughts. I'm curious.
Hey, Mom.
Yes.
What vegetable is good for your memory? A carrot. Because when I got one shoved up my ass, I never forgot about it.
Oh my god! Oh my god, man. Oh my god. Here, dives under.
Hey, Mom. Why do priests perform baptisms?
Oh, here we go.
Because they like to wash their sex toys.
Oh my god.
Hey, Mom. Why can't 2 Chinese people have a white...
No! 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 Can't do that! No! Can't do that! I gotta draw the line. That was dangerous territory. We can't play stuff like that. Have you seen the news? We got another cause of autism. Another? Oh, we already saw this. He said that the cause of autism is if you have like, you know, your willy cut.
Studies that show children who are circumcised early have double the rate of autism.
There you go. If you got circumcised as a baby, it's double the chance you're autistic.
It's highly likely because they're given Tylenol.
I'm not going to pick it apart, digest it, and regurgitate the highlights. Instead, me and you are just going to talk. Theoretically, they want to find the cause of autism to prevent the suffering of future people, right? But if they really cared about ending the suffering, you know what they'd do? They'd protect and invest in special education training for teachers. But instead, they're canceling grants and cutting funds. If this was really about ending the suffering, they'd expand and protect Medicaid waivers so autistic people can keep their community-based supports. But I'll let you take a guess as to what's happening instead. Families of autistic people who need 24/7 care to stay alive are finally feeling seen and heard, and on a conceptual level, I can understand why. But what we all need to understand is that finding a cause doesn't build you a respite center, it doesn't pay for your child's hours of therapy, and it won't provide advocacy when your state cuts services. We don't have to agree on anything else to agree on the fact that autistic people will need support to do the whole life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness thing.
Yeah, it's really sad. I just feel like there's just not, worldwide, there's just not enough funding that goes into mental health services of all kinds, like autism, Down syndrome, mental health, personality disorders, anything like that. Anything that requires mental health or anything to do with the brain or the development of people because of, you know, anything to do with their brain. It's completely waysided. And it's really sad that this like continues to happen, because it's not something that should be looked down on. It's just something that's just underserviced, and it should be serviced more. It's really sad that you never see like, as you never see a lot of psychiatric care, or you don't see a lot of mental health services, because it's something that is there, and it's not something that you can look away from and it'll go away. If anything, with more people that are in the world, there should be more services that are available for people that have these problems. That's just my feeling, though. Like, after watching the last episode of Monster last night, I was painfully reminded, because like it was showing that there was like less nurses in the psychiatric facility, and more people were getting hurt as a result of the lack of services that are available. And this wouldn't happen if there was people looking after the people who are mentally unwell to make sure that they don't hurt other people in the hospital. And it would create jobs, let's be honest. Like, if there was more psychiatric facilities, there would be need for more care workers, more security, more doctors, more psychiatric care. It would lead to more jobs, because it is underfunded and there's people who need those resources. Therefore, there's jobs that could be given out. It's not woke to say that, man. It's really not woke. Like, if anything, it's just advocating for people to need more jobs. Some doctors are douchebags. Some police are douchebags. Some politicians are douchebags. Some teachers are douchebags. Some people are douchebags. More independent group houses, totally agree. But that was interesting. It was interesting. But, guys, okay, so the next thing I want to ask is, do you guys want to chat more, or do you want to do the horror tier list? What would you guys like to do? Can we get a poll, please, on Twitch? And if you're watching on YouTube, please, please, please come and join us on Twitch. I'd really appreciate your support over on my Twitch, if that's okay. How am I doing? I'm good. Please vote in the Twitch chat. Let's go play Obscure. Obscure. Claire Obscure. I finished Claire Obscure. When is the what's it called it out? The new part, like the DLC. Get some breakfast. Oh my god, get me some too, please. All I've had is 2 fucking eggs and some kimchi. Please get me some food. Do you teach your cat tricks? No. The only tricks she knows are come here and stop. Those are the only 2 tricks she needs. Come here and stop. It did take a while to learn come, though, because first you have to have something like, you know, a treat. So what I used to do is I would shake the treat and she would come and I'd give her the treat. And then what I would do is say, Nana. Sorry, I don't want to call her. So then she would come and then I'd give her a treat. And then, like, you stop giving as many treats, but I still do give her treats if she does come. So, like, when I came home from, like, college and I couldn't find her and I know she's outside, I'd shout out the back door and she'd come on command. Do you smoke? No. But it wasn't that hard. I left a 15-year care as a support worker and 3 as a team leader. You are only scratching the surface. How bad is we have the NDIS here in Australia, and it's just been a con job for so many evil people. It's horrible. I think it's so bad. I have so many friends that worked as a carer, and it's such an funded job. Like one of my friends, he is a carer for people with special needs and Down syndrome, and one of his main parts of his job is he has to look after people at the weekends. So if a family wants like a weekend off, they bring their son or daughter to the home, and he's in a boys' home. So he looks after the men, and he looks after them for the entire weekend. And he looks after them for, some people are there all week. Some people are just there for a few days to give their family a break. So he's on and off full time in the house with a few days break here and there. Do you want to guess how much money he makes a year from a full-time carer's job? So he makes sure that they have dinner. He makes sure that they go to bed, that they get up, they get their meds. He brings them out for outings. He brings them to the cinema. He makes sure that when they're not in their parents' care or their guardian's care, he is their full carer. 25,000 a year. Isn't that diabolical? How much do you think he should be paid? I think at least 70K, 80K. Because one, it's a very hard job. It's very strenuous. And it's very dangerous. Because if any of them freak out and attack him, which does happen a lot, especially if someone gets overstimulated or anything like that, if there's a new person or anything that can set people off, it's a very dangerous job. One of my friends' mom, she has a scar all the way across the side of her face because she works in a special needs school, and she got attacked by a student and her whole face is ripped open. And she only makes 40K a year. It's really sad that these people who are angels, because the only people that I would think of that would do that job is a genuine fucking angel. Because I could never do such a hard job. And they're getting paid nothing. And he left the job because even though he loved the job and he loved taking care of people, first of all, if you can't take care of yourself, you can't take care of someone else. And he couldn't take care of himself being on such a short salary. And they begged him to stay. And he said he couldn't. And it really upset him to leave the job, but he decided to move to a different country. As a team leader working intensive support with high behavior client here in Australia, I made 100K. I think that's like 70K, 80K here. Don't know what that would be in UK dollars. UK dollars. It's British pounds, and I don't use British pounds. We use euro. why do you do with people who might go nuts? And I feel like they should be put in place where they can't hurt themselves or others. But anyone has the possibility of freaking out and they could kill somebody else. Just because someone has special needs doesn't mean that they're dangerous. I think that's a very dated and shallow way to look at people with special needs. Like, if you treat someone like an animal, they will act like an animal. Like, you're not, just because someone has freaked out and done something in the heat of the moment doesn't mean that they're a bad person. There could have been a lot of things that were happening, and they don't understand sometimes as well. You gotta treat people with compassion and treat them like people. Like, you can't just lock them in a psychiatric fucking box in a room and throw fucking, like, you know, throw a Xanax into them once a day and say, there you go, mate, good luck. Actually, many people with special needs are not violent and are statistically more likely to be abused and taken advantage of. Sad but true. Yeah, it's sad but true. But I do think it's seriously underfunded in every country, and that there should be more psychiatric care and facilities, and there should be more funding put into those areas, because I feel sorry for, one, the people who are suffering from any kind of psychiatric problems, especially if they aren't getting the funding just to live a normal life. And I double feel bad for the people that have to look after them because they can't give them the life that they'd like to. But, oh, what won the poll, by the way? I was yapping, sorry. I love your hair. Thank you so much. Horror tier list. Okay. 1 second. Let me get the pictures together. Kevin was so nice as to get the pictures together for me before stream, because if he hadn't, I would never have been able to be here on time at all. Genuinely. The green purple combo slaps. Thank you so much. Messages. Okay. Thank you again, Kevin. You're a legend. I'm just gonna save these. I should have done it before stream, but look, can't have everything, guys. There's like 2 characters I've met so far that are inspired by Ed Gein. And if you're watching on YouTube, come and join us on Twitch. How old are you? 13. Do you genuinely think that I look 13? Genuinely. You act like it. How do I act like I'm 13? Another genuine question. How do I act like I'm 13? I love how they're not giving me reasons for how I act 13. You have to stop watching so much fucking porn. Okie dokie. Ah, no. Here we go. She's probably in her 20s, chat. Try 30s. Make your own template. Okie dokie. Okay. I did it! There we go. Okay, we did it. Okay, I'm going to run to the bathroom, and when I get back, we'll start the tier list. Oh, it's weird. I actually found Nana in Nyx's spot and Nyx in Nana's spot. Wild. I don't like the peach one. I won't get the peach one again. I'll get more of the blueberry one and I'll get another one. Hey, thank you so much for joining us on YouTube. Thank you so much. Thank you. And thank you for watching my shorts. Only 3 calories. Mm-mm-mm. It's jelly. Just gonna have something to eat before we get into it. Mm-mm-mm. When's the next pumpkin giveaway? We could do one now, actually, to be fair. It's jelly in a bag. It's just peach flavored jelly. Jelly's really good for you as well. It's good for your stomach. Mm-mm-mm. FBI agent says hi. He's watching you, not me. He's watching you, not me. I paid my taxes. You're the one laundering your money. How long have I been streaming? Nearly 4 years. What's the difference between jelly and jam? I can't jam my hand up your... I can't jelly my hand up your ass. But I can try. Everyone in the YouTube chat is literally trying to explain the difference between jelly and jam. And I'm just like, well... That might be your definition, but that's not my definition. Let's give it 1 minute for the first entry of Friday. Oop. Because 1 Gordy is being given away today. And then we have only 3 Gordies left because one of them is staying with me. One of them is mine. I didn't get one the last time, but one of these are mine. So we have 3 more Gordies to give away. 1 next week, and I'll do 2 on the final week. And maybe one on Halloween. Maybe 1 just on Halloween. Okay, we good? Okay, first entry. Let's go. Good luck. Boop. Hey, thank you so much for the 100 bits, man. I really appreciate it. Cheers. I wonder who will get the first entry. Like, what the goal is to whoever gets like to the center of the bullseye wins. Why'd you keep a baby Gordy? Need homes? Because I didn't get one the last time. And we don't know if they'll ever do it again because it took them 3 years to do this one. So in fairness, like they might take them, another 3 years for them to do another set of Gordies in Ireland. And I might not be here in 3 years, so I gotta have one. Oh my god, Jared, you're actually the closest. Oh. We still have a few more. Internal mind of V. Internal mind of V. Mind of V. Okay, we'll do one more. Let's go again. Let's go again. If you're watching on YouTube, come and join us on Twitch. If you want to get an entry for Gordy. Hey, Tony, thank you so much for the 2 gifted subs. That's so nice of you, dude. Thank you. Mwah. Mwah. Thank you so much, man. What's this Gordy's name? This is Gordinho. The last one was Gordinia. What the fuck is a Gordy? This is a Gordy. And I'll send him with a few Finnish sweets and a bracelet. Mwah. Isn't he cute? Tell him he's a cutie. Tell him he's just a little cutie. He's just a little baby. A cute baby. Potatoes in too. I don't have any potatoes in Finland, unfortunately. I want the Finnish sweets. I've also put salmiakki in for you to try it. Oh, you got the Cha-Cha. You got the Pokemon exclusive chat badge. What am I having for dinner? I was literally just thinking that. What am I going to have for dinner? Probably noodles. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be super busy tonight working on video. So I don't think I'm going to have time to make dinner tonight. No, stop it. You're not coming in. You're going to get sushi for lunch? Nice one. Last night I got Korean chicken. Nana, stop! Nana, stop! She's just fucking with me. I went to the door and she ran away. I literally went to the door and she fucking ran away. She's fucking with me. Okay, let's get in for the next one. Good luck. Does Nix do that sometimes? No, Nix never scratches the door. He cries at the door. He's a baby. Nana scratches the door because she's a knack. But Nyx just goes, hi, hi, hi. Until you let him in. Let's go. Good luck. No, Nana never cries. She never cries for anything. Well, no, that's not true. Last night when I was here until like 11 o'clock working, she was crying, sitting beside me on the floor. And she was just like, meow. And I was like, what the fuck do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I was very annoyed. I was like, I have to work. Recently, just wanted to say hi. Thank you so much for joining us on Twitch. And I love your little emote. And I love your little chikorita. I wish I had a chikorita. Oop. Who's it gonna be? Windwalker the monk? Say something in Irish. Gav Suas Earth Fain. Windwalker. Finland mentioned. Berkele. Okay, so we got Windwalker and V. Hey, Tony, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. That's so nice. Thank you so much, man. You're being too good to me today. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, let's get back to the tier list. Boop. Here we go. Okay, so we... Wait, wrong one. There we go. Okay, so the thing for today was a horror movie tier list of from S rank to, let's say, F. From S rank to F rank horror movie killers. So, like, you know, how much power they have, the likelihood of you surviving, all that. Okay, so what about Vecna? Vecna is the first one. And if you've seen Stranger Things, I think Vecna is pretty S-tiered. There's not really much you can do. He's like, you know, your man from Mugen Train. He'll just knock you out and kill you in your sleep. What do we think about Vecna? He would fuck you up, seriously. You got no chance of getting away. He's got those tentacles. He will knock you out. He's crazy powerful. The kids survived. That's true, actually. It's true. They did survive. It's true. He lost to kids. Yeah, I think we have to look at all of it and think, yeah, if you lost to a group of kids, you are not that powerful. Let's be honest. Demigorgon. Demigorgon. I think a Demigorgon's B. If you don't have a gun, it's gonna fuck you up. You gotta have a serious shotgun. Something that has got power behind it. And you're gonna have to empty it into him. I think the demidog is B tier. Or, yeah, I think it's B, yeah. Because you're gonna have to empty a whole fucking cartridge into him. I'm gonna have to put him in here. Okay, Jennifer. Anyone here a fan of Jennifer's Body? Jennifer's Body is like one of my favorite horror movies growing up. It is iconic. It's literally the definition of iconic. Through the trees, I will find you. Sorry. Great movie. Megan Fox was hot as fuck. I literally have the jacket that she wore in that. I have the tracksuit that she has in that movie. That movie is iconic. But her as a killer, I would say only C. One shot and she's dead. She was very easy to kill. All she did was ram her with a fucking pipe, and that was it. No, actually, she was hard to kill. You had to stab her through the heart, because remember the guys tried to kill her, and she was brought back to life? So she would survive gunshot unless you got her in the heart. So where does she lie? C? I think she's still C because she's humanoid. I think B is you'll survive if you're able to 1, dodge, and 2, you've a very, very heavy shotgun. She could get a 1 hit. That's the thing. I'm not saying she's not hot as fuck. If we were going category of who's the one you want to fuck, it's definitely going to be Jennifer. She was the snowflake queen. Until she had to use laxatives to stay skinny. I'm telling you, I have watched that movie so many times. I'd let her kill me. I'd let her kill me. She was so hot. Ugh. Okay, next is Predator. Predator is definitely an A category. It's hard to kill the Predator. She was technically a virgin. That's why it didn't work. That's why when they sacrificed her, it didn't work. She told everyone she wasn't a virgin, but she was a virgin. That's why she got possessed by a demon. She was not a backdoor virgin, though. I think we all agree that Predator is definitely A-tiered. 100%. He's not S-tiered, he's A-tiered. Frankenstein is a C-tier. You can run. He's not going anywhere anytime fast. And he's not actually a monster. All he is a failed experiment. I would nearly say F-tier if he wasn't scary. Or if he didn't smell. He would smell so bad. Where did you think? C or F? C? I think F because he's not even a monster. He's just a poor lad that became sentient. He doesn't even know why he's here. He's like, fuck this. I don't even want to be here, guys. Will we make a new category? Add row below. Oh, wait. That's C. D. And I'm going to change the color. And I'll change this color. There you go. F for failure. What about Nosferatu? I think B. Because he'll die at sunlight. He's definitely not S. He has a massive weakness, sunlight. B or C. I'd meet you halfway and I'll say A, because he's super powerful at night. He can command legions. He has, like, you know, telekinesis. Okay, we'll go with A. He's pretty fucking powerful, but he's not all powerful. You'll get A. I'll meet you halfway on it. What about Jeff the Killer? I don't know a lot of lore on Jeff the Killer. I don't know about him. What's the fucking deal with Jeff? Is this a rating of how strong? How strong? Your likelihood to survive. My name is Jeff. Yeah, but what's the lore about him? Like, what he do? What he do? This guy should be S tier. He's pretty good, but he could be killed. He's basically just a dude with a creepy smile and a knife, but I don't know if he's killable. So what? He's just a dude with a knife? Okay, I put him at D then. Because one shot and he's dead. What about Slenderman? Wait, stop saying. Nana, stop! Slenderman? How are you putting Slenderman in F tier? Slenderman is pretty hardcore. All you have to do is ignore him. Really? Really? Slenderman didn't... Wait, Slenderman is a non-mortal eldritch being. But he affects your mind. F2 because if he dares. But if it's hard to... I don't know. I would have put Slenderman in A because he's so powerful. Because you can't kill him. He doesn't have a weakness. I'd put him in A. I would put Slenderman in A category. Because you're not... I don't think you're surviving him. He's pretty hardcore, like. Okay, next is the spiders from Eight-Legged Freaks. A. Fuck that. A. Imagine a spider the size of your fucking kitchen, like. That thing is just a tank with venom. And it's fast. It will not be easy to take down. You will not take that down by yourself. There's no way you can take it down by yourself. You will need an army to kill them. Because there's no gun besides a bazooka that could kill them if they got loose in every corner of the world. This trapdoor spider's the scariest. Don't even talk to me. Don't even fucking talk to me. Those things can run. They can jump. Fuck it, that'd be so scary. I don't know how Vecna is still not S tier, guys. Because the kids didn't beat him. Okay. Spider's definitely A. Definitely A. Okay, Grudge. What do we think about the Grudge? I think C. Because all you have to do is leave the house. They're still scary. They're still scary, but just leave the fucking house. You can't escape the Grudge. Yeah, but your one did. Didn't she? The Grudge will follow you once you've walked into the house. Doesn't matter where you go. Really? Is that how powerful it is? Is there no way of getting... I have never seen The Grudge. Honestly, I've never seen it. So, like, is there no way to get rid of it? Tony's like, fuck this, I'm out. There's genuinely no cure for the curse. Oh, shit. Well, the Grudge should be S category then. If you will die, no matter what, and there's nothing that can get rid of it, then that's S category, no? That should be S category. Because it's a curse. We got our first S category. I didn't think the Grudge would be S category. Okay, Freddy Fazbear? I don't know how it works. Where would Freddy go? C? D? Scary but survivable. Kids did survive it. Freddy is C. Okay. Just shock the animatronics. Okay. What about Freddy Krueger? Where do we go with him? Solid A. Is there any way to kill him though? I've never seen Nightmare on Elm Street. He's unkillable. Was he never killed? Really? Forgotten, but as soon as more people remember him, he comes back. Oh. So shouldn't he be S category then? If he's unkillable, there's no way of escaping him. He's a curse. But kids have survived. All you can do is not sleep or have someone forget about him. Okay. Because he can be banished. Okay, then. If he can be banished, then okay. But the Grudge, you're fucked by the looks of it. You get the Grudge, it's over. You get the curse, it's over. What the fuck is that? I'm trying to figure out what that picture is that Kevin sent in. 1 second. Oh, it's the aliens from A Quiet Place. A tier. There is a way to kill them, but A tier. B, just be quiet. That's true, actually. I'd say B tier, actually, now that you think about it. Because if you have, like, a radio on you, or if you're quiet, if you have a gun, you will be fine. I think B. Because I'd put it as dangerous as a Demogorgon. Like, it's not like Jennifer, who's just a person. With one shot, if she's a one-shot kill. What about Samira from The Ring? I think she's pretty hard. I think once you watch The Ring, you're fucked, right? There's no fixing it. I've seen The Ring. You can pass her off. That's true. If you have no one, you can't pass her off. But I wouldn't say D or C. Because you will die if you don't find someone to watch the movie. Yeah, I think I'd have to say A as well, because you can't shoot her. You can't kill her. You can't do anything. There's only one way to pass it and not get killed, is to make someone else do it. She's long gone. There's different forms now. There's different forms. They need to make a new ring. Something that's just a video you see on the internet. What about Valak? Valak isn't gone. Are they? I'd put Valak as S tier nearly. Valak is fucking scary. Does anyone have any reason to say, like, that he's not S tier? What do you think? Which one is Valak? From The Nun. Why'd you say A? There's no way to kill him. Can be contained or banished. Can't be contained. And the banishing didn't work. Didn't it? Because he came back. There's no way to kill him. I think he's so scary. The first Nun movie is honestly terrifying. Blair Witch. Blair Witch is I think S tier because once you're in the woods, there's nothing you can do. Like, she has time magic. She has space magic. That fucking witch is like the definition of OP. There's nothing you can do. You can't kill her. You can't stop her. There's no way of fixing it. Once you're in the woods and once you see the stones, just fucking sit there and accept your fate. Because you're not leaving. The top is the best. The top is you have no chance of survival. The survival chance is 0. It was real and actors went through some shit for that. I feel sorry for actors that are in big movies like that because it must be impossible to live. Okay, next is Jigsaw. I think D. Cancer got him. Anything could get him. He's just a fucking old man. A smart old man. But an old man. I think D is where he belongs. He doesn't do anything really. Have you seen the doctors that react to saw traps? No, because I couldn't watch that shit. Who's next? Oh, the Babadook. Where does the Babadook go? I've only watched the Babadook once. What are we thinking? No comments on Babadook? I don't know how it works. I don't remember. I'm just going to put him in B. Don't know where he goes. Art the Clown. Is he just a clown? Because if he is, then it's C category. Or D. If he's just a person, it's just a D category. One shot, that's it. Why is he S tier? Is he a person? He's a serial killer. So what? So was Jigsaw. You don't think he can be killed? I've never seen the Terrifier, so I don't know how it works. He's supernatural. He's a person with immortal ability. Can he be killed? Like, how does it work? What happens? He was decapitated and shot and got revived both times. How did he get revived? So he can be killed. But he's hard to kill. Okay, A category then. Like Freddy. He's basically Freddy. Ghostface. D. It's just a person with a mask. Pennywise is S tier. Well, no, he's killable. A. All he is the fucking lights. He was killed by a bunch of kids. But then he came back. He was killed by a bunch of adults. He's definitely A. Is that Leatherface? I'd say C, because you're gonna have. He's not going down on the first shot. He's not going down on the first shot. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. Fucking Pyramid Head. A. Because he's not even real. You gotta kill James. Well, in fairness, he was easily killed. All he had to do was throw himself into the river. You'd say S tier. Why would you say S tier? Because he's not really S tier. Bro can't swim. And what he did to those, he can become Pyramid Head. As long as you stay away from the town and the cult, you're good. It has nothing to do with the town or the cult. It's just like, well, once you're there, that's the point. Like you could say the same thing about the Blair Witch. If you stay away from the forest, you're fine. But like once you're there, it's impossible. Where do we stand with Pyramid Head? Is Emotep on the list? That would have been great. No one thought of Emotep. That Emotep would have been so good. We needed you yesterday, NASCAR. That would have been such a good one. Emotep. Emotep. Can you escape the town? No. You cannot escape. I think A tier. Because you can hold him off. And he is killable. If you either get over yourself or kill yourself. Or die. Pyramid Head. I don't know where this dude comes from. So you're all going to have to tell me about this dude and where he belongs. And I'll question ye. Why is he S tiered? Hi. Literal hell. Can he be killed? Once you solve the puzzle, you summoned them and they are hell. So what? How do you get rid of them? I'd say A tier. Interdimension fidget spinner. Couple complete the puzzle and it sends them back. He can be killed. Okay. He can be killed. That's the point. I think that's Freddy. How do we... no. That's fucking Jason. I would put Jason at C because he can be shot and killed. It's gonna take a few bullets. Jason can be killed. Wait, he's not killable? I thought he was just a fucking idiot. I just thought he was a dude with the fucking mask. He's immortal? I haven't seen those movies either. I haven't seen any of these movies. I don't find these movies entertaining. I haven't seen any Nightmare on Elm Street. I haven't seen any Texas Chainsaws. I haven't seen Hellraiser. I haven't seen any of these movies. I don't like them. I think they're boring. He's S? Okay. Okay, what about Chucky? Chucky's a fucking doll. You can put him in the closet. I think F tier. All you have to do is put him in a fucking chest and drop him in a lake. In fairness, the same thing could be said about Jason. But it'd be very difficult. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Actually, in fairness, I would argue with you A tier. Because he is very hard to stop, but he has a physical body that can be put in a fucking box, in a room, and left there. Physical body. I would put Chucky at F tier because he's like this fucking big. You could grab him by the hair and fuck him into the closet. And there he is. He's staying in that closet. Who are the S tiers? The Grudge, Valak, and the Blair Witch. Just because they don't really have any physical forms. Who's next? Who the fuck is that? I have no idea what that is. Oh, Jeepers Creepers. That's the next one. He's kind of a curse as well, but he only happens one day of the year. So where do we stand? He only happens for one night, one day every year. A tier. I have seen Jeepers Creepers. Great movie. He can't be killed though. Yeah, but he's only there for one day. On that night, he's A rank. Yeah. Boop. Next is the Xenomorph Queen. I think S tier. There is no way to kill the Xenomorph Queen, is there? She's fucking S tier. You can blow up the planet, sure. Big enough gun. Is she really? I wouldn't say B tier. I'd say A tier because you don't have that gun. And it's very hard to have that gun at your disposal. The A tier at most. She can't swim. They've trapped her in one of the movies. Okay then. Okay. A tier. A tier for the Xenomorph Queen. The Silent Hill nurses. I think C tier. Because they take a few fucking... I'd say B tier actually. I'd say B tier for the Silent Hill nurses. Because they don't go away. And they need so many fucking shots. And they just lie down for a few minutes and they come back again. They're immortal. They're slow though. That's something else as well. So maybe C. Because the Demogorgon is fast and the spiders are super fast as well. So I think B. C tier. They're definitely not something that I want to fucking piss off. And last but not least, Mike Myers. D. Mike Myers is D. You just need to shoot him. C tier. You need to shoot him a few times. Any gun would kill him if you emptied it into him. Isn't he immortal? No. He was killed. He's just a tough boy. But there's our list. I think our list is fair. So the S tier are just curses. The only reason the people are in the S tier is because they have no physical bodies and they can't be killed. So I think that justifies S tier. So we have The Grudge, Valak, and The Blair Witch. Because once you're there, there's nothing you can do. There's no way to stop it. There's no way to control it. That's it. So then we have Valak, who was, taken care of by kids. Fucking Pyramid Head, who can be killed. You just gotta die or face your fears and come to a conclusion, and he will disappear. Predator can be killed. I don't know who's next. Hellraiser, it's all you gotta do is finish the puzzle and he goes away. Well, actually, no. I think he deserves to go up here because there's nothing you can do. You can't kill him. You can't stop him. Like, if he's set on you, you're fucked. So I think he belongs in the S tier as well, actually, second thought. Can be killed. Samira can be transferred. Daylight. You can survive. But he is immortal. But you can survive. Spiders the size of houses can be killed. Freddy can be banished. Can be killed for a short amount of time. Is only comes for one night every 20 fuck off years. Can be killed. Xenomorph Queen. Demi Dog can be killed. Hey, Blackie, thank you so much for the 5 subs, dude. That's so nice of you. What the fuck is that? I don't know. I can't remember. Oh, the fucking the aliens from A Quiet Place can be killed. Babadook, we did not know where to put him. C, Jennifer can be shot. Animatronics can be stopped. Can be shot. Can be walked past at a quiet pace. Can be shot. All just normal people. This dude doesn't even belong here. He's just a nice guy that just got thrown into the mix. All just normal people that can be shot and can be thrown into a closet and the door can be locked and he can be forgotten about. I think it's a good list. Did we enjoy the list? So my next question for you is, what do you want to do next week? I'm actually not going to stream tomorrow in the end because I am too tired. I can't. I literally can't. I need tomorrow to one, relax, and two, to do some work. So I'm going to have to say I'm not going to be able to stream tomorrow, guys. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay. So what do you guys want to do next week? So why don't we say for Monday, do you want to do a pumpkin carving? I haven't forgot about the High Valerian, don't worry. Pumpkin carving? Okay. We should do a pumpkin carving competition. What do you think? Whoever carves the best pumpkin gets a entry for the PS5. How about that? And we'll do a tier competition for it. How about that? And it can't be an old pumpkin. It has to be a pumpkin that you've carved next week. It can't be an old one. It has to be one that you have carved next week. Or you have carved right now. You have to have your phone or something on the screen with the date. You have to have something on the screen showing us the date. So we'll leave it until, what about Thursday next week? The pumpkin carving stream. So that gives you Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to carve a pumpkin. And the best pumpkin will get an entry for the PS5 giveaway. How about that? It will rot. What do you mean it'll rot? For Halloween. And you can get another pumpkin. So pumpkin carving and competition. Pumpkin carving and competition. So we still have to decide what to do for Monday. So that's Thursday's stream. So what do you want to do on Monday? Discord. Yeah, I'll no, what we'll do is I'll make a Google form where you can submit the picture. You want to do a baking stream? Yeah, we already decided people didn't want to do a Halloween costume. Okay, we'll do chat confessions on Monday. Chat confessions. Okay, chat confessions on Monday. Tuesday? We could do a baking stream. Like, we could make, like, something Halloweeny. You want to do baking stream on Friday? Okay, I'll put down baking stream for Friday. Baking stream. Okay, the next one is Tuesday. What you guys want to do on Tuesday? My country is really rare to see pumpkin carve and Halloween stuff in house. Well, if you want to win an entry for a PS5, you've carved your pumpkin and like roast the seeds to make something from the pumpkin. Good point. I could save the pumpkin guts and make something out of it. That's true. Get ready with me. I don't really like doing get ready with me too much, honestly. So much effort. Does anyone have any suggestions? Community gaming. If there was a game. I hate Jackbox. I hate Jackbox so much. And I feel that's a Saturday thing because no one can do that on a Tuesday. That's more of like a Saturday kind of stream where more people can be around and less people are in work because there's no excuse for like Tuesday because everyone will just be in work on Tuesday. I'm playing Bloodborne right now as my spooky game. Halloween makeup. I could do Halloween makeup on Tuesday if you really want. What do you think? Okay, I'll get like a few ideas together and I'll let you choose on Monday what we'll do then on Tuesday. What Get Ready With Me will do. Okay, so Halloween. Get ready with me. So here's the schedule for next week. It's Monday is chat confessions. The Google form to put them all into. Tuesday will be a chat's choice of Halloween Get Ready With Me. Thursday will be pumpkin carving and the pumpkin competition. So you have until next Thursday to get a pumpkin, carve it, take a picture, and send it into the Google form. And baking stream will be on Friday, and we'll choose next week what you guys want to bake. How about that? Is that good? I think you should give us longer. Why do you need longer than 5 days? Give me a genuine reason why you need longer than 5 days. It's effort. Fuck off. Fuck off. That's my thoughts to that. Fuck off. Oh my god. You're not going to tell me that a pumpkin's not going to cost you more than €5. No. Order it from Tesco. Delivered. €7, €8 tops. And that's how I feel about that. Walking my fish all week. Well, that's your choice. That's your choice to bring your fish for a walk all week. But guys, thank you guys so much for such an awesome week. Genuinely. A pumpkin cost $8 to $10. That's crazy. Sorry. That's actually crazy. My heart goes out to you, genuinely, if that's how much you have to pay for one. But thank you guys so much for such an awesome week. I'm going to go early today because I've been feeling sick like all day and I need to just lie down, chill out and decompress. Honestly, I need to just chill is the word. That's what I need. But I just want to say thank you guys so much. This week has been actually crazy. I think we've gotten like 1,200 subs this week. 1,135 weekly subs. That is definitely the most amount of subs I've ever gotten in a week in 4 years of streaming. That is crazy. Thank you guys so much. Genuinely, that is crazy. I really appreciate it. You guys are so good to me. Steve, you're a legend. Sorry, Sean. Sean, you're an absolute legend. And for everyone who dropped subs this week, thank you so much. And for everyone who individually subbed to my channel, thank you as well. It means a lot to me that you would do that for me. So genuinely, thank you so much. And for everyone who watched my videos this week or commented on my videos and helped me grow as a creator, thank you so much. For everyone who clipped my videos and clipped my streams, thank you so much. I can't grow without your support. So like it's all good and everything watching my stream, and the best way you can support me for free is by just being here. But the other ways that you can support me for free is by clipping my streams and reposting them, by commenting on my videos, by watching my videos. They're all free, and they're all the best ways that you can help me grow as a content creator, because I would love to be able to be a big YouTuber like Moist Critical or any of those guys, and I am putting in the work, but I also need you guys to show your support and help me out on my YouTube and my videos as well, genuinely. So if you could check out, if you haven't checked out my new YouTube video yet, my long one, if you could please check it out, I'd really appreciate it. It's not doing good, so I'd really appreciate it if you could show it some love. And I hope you all have a good weekend. I am going to be working all weekend, and hopefully you will see the fruits of my work. And I hope you all have a great Saturday and Sunday, and hopefully we'll all be back here on Monday. Bye guys, have a good weekend.